A man with no girlfriend is not a man who is missing out on life. He is a man who has been given the golden ticket to freedom, a kind of freedom that most people in relationships only dream about. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying love is a bad thing. Love is beautiful, magical, and something that can make your life more meaningful. But being single, that's a phase that is often underrated, yet it holds the power to shape your destiny. When you have no girlfriend, you are not bound by expectations, compromises, or constant explanations. You are the Badshah of your own world. You wake up when you want, sleep when you want, travel where your heart desires, and make decisions purely for yourself. There's no one checking your phone, no one getting upset over late replies, and no one questioning why you spend 4 hours watching a cricket match instead of texting back. Your time is yours alone, and that, my friend, is a priceless treasure. Imagine waking up on a Sunday morning, the world is asleep, and you stretch your arms out wide like a king in his palace. You don't have to worry about where to take your girlfriend for brunch, what gift to buy for your anniversary, or why she's upset over something you forgot last week. Instead, you get to decide what you want to do. Maybe you'll hit the gym, maybe you'll read a book, or maybe you'll binge watch your favorite TV series without anyone telling you that you should watch something else. Your choices belong to you and no one else. And let's talk about money. The beauty of financial freedom. No expensive dinners, no surprise gifts, no endless shopping trips that drain your wallet. When you're single, every penny you earn is yours to invest in yourself. Want to buy that cool leather jacket? Go for it. Want to save up for a solo trip to the mountains? Nothing is stopping you. Your money is spent on your happiness, your growth, your dreams. You are not saving up for couple goals. You are investing in self-improvement goals. Time is another gift that being single brings you. When you're in a relationship, a large portion of your time goes into texting, calling, planning dates, and making sure you're giving enough attention to your partner. While that's wonderful in its own way, there's something incredibly powerful about owning your time completely. You get to focus on your career without distractions. You get to learn new skills, start a business, or work on your body and health. This is the time to become the best version of yourself, because once you do, the right people will naturally be drawn to you. Let's not forget the biggest luxury of all, peace of mind. No late night arguments, no overthinking why she's mad, no decoding mysterious texts like K. Just pure, unbothered peace. You can sleep at night without stressing about relationship drama. You are not constantly worrying about making someone else happy. Instead, you are working on your own happiness. You are free from the emotional roller coaster that relationships sometimes bring. Now, some people might say, but doesn't being single get lonely? My friend, loneliness is not about whether you have a girlfriend or not. It's about your mindset. You can be in a relationship and still feel lonely if you are with the wrong person. But when you are single, you have the chance to build a solid relationship with yourself. You learn to enjoy your own company, to embrace solitude, to find joy in your own passions. And when you do that, you radiate confidence, independence, and strength, the very qualities that attract the right person into your life when the time is right. Being single is not about waiting for someone to complete you. It's about completing yourself first. It's about becoming the king of your own kingdom before inviting someone to share it with you. A strong, independent man who is content with himself will always be more attractive than someone who is desperate for love. So if you find yourself single today, don't sulk. Instead, celebrate this phase of your life. Use this time wisely. Build your empire, chase your dreams, sculpt your body, master your craft, and live fully without regrets. Because one day, when the right woman walks into your life, she won't be meeting just any ordinary guy. She will be meeting a man who has built himself into something extraordinary. And that, my friend, is what makes you truly irresistible. A man with no girlfriend often hears the same question from people around him. Don't you feel lonely? Or don't you wish you had someone? But what many fail to understand is that being single is not about being lonely. It's about having the opportunity to build a strong relationship with the most important person in your life, yourself. Self-love is not just a fancy phrase that people throw around. It is the foundation of confidence, happiness, and success. It is about valuing yourself, knowing your worth, and treating yourself with the same care and respect that you would expect from someone else. When you don't have a girlfriend, you have the chance to fully embrace this concept and discover the power of loving yourself first. One of the biggest advantages of being single is the freedom to focus entirely on your own growth. When you are in a relationship, a significant amount of your energy is spent on making another person happy, checking in, planning surprises, remembering anniversaries, handling misunderstandings. While love is beautiful, it also requires effort, compromise, and emotional energy. But when you are single, all that energy can be redirected toward becoming the best version of yourself. This is your time to focus on your goals, develop new skills, and build the life you have always dreamed of. Have you always wanted to start a business, learn a new language, travel solo? Go ahead. There is no one to hold you back, no obligations that force you to adjust your ambitions to fit someone else's expectations. You are free to invest in yourself completely. Physical health is another area where self-love plays a crucial role. Many people, when in relationships, tend to get comfortable and neglect their fitness. But when you are single, you have the chance to build the best physique of your life. Hit the gym. Eat right. Take care of your body. Not to impress anyone, but because your health is the biggest investment you can make in yourself. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you attract positive energy. And when you attract positive energy, life opens up in ways you never imagined. Beyond physical fitness, mental and emotional well-being are just as important. Self-love means treating yourself with kindness and patience, understanding that you are enough even without external validation. Many people enter relationships because they feel incomplete on their own. They seek love from another person to fill a void within themselves. But the truth is, no relationship can make you whole unless you already feel whole on your own. When you are single, you have the time to understand yourself deeply. You can explore your passions, discover what truly makes you happy, and heal from any past wounds. This is the perfect time to practice self-care. Meditate, read books, take solo trips, enjoy your own company. You learn to be happy by yourself, and that is the most powerful kind of happiness there is. Confidence is another gift that self-love brings. When you love yourself, you don't feel the need to chase validation from others. You don't seek constant approval or attention because you already know your worth. And let me tell you something, confidence is one of the most attractive qualities in a person. People are drawn to those who are secure in themselves, who radiate self-assurance and positivity. Now, let's address a common misconception. Self-love does not mean arrogance or selfishness. It does not mean pushing people away or refusing to care for others. It simply means prioritizing your well-being and setting standards for how you should be treated. When you truly love yourself, you do not settle for toxic relationships, unhealthy attachments, or people who don't respect you. You build strong boundaries and only allow those into your life who uplift and support you. And here's the most beautiful part. When you love yourself, the right people naturally gravitate towards you. You don't have to chase love. Love will find you. Instead of searching for someone to complete you, you will attract someone who complements the amazing person you have already become. And that, my friend, is how true love is built. Not from desperation, but from two whole, happy individuals coming together to share their happiness. So if you are a man with no girlfriend, do not see it as an absence of love. See it as a chance to cultivate the greatest love of all, the love you have for yourself. Because when you master that, everything else in life will fall into place. Life is not a race, and love is not a destination that you must reach before a certain age. Too often, society makes people feel like being single is some sort of failure, or that finding love should be their top priority. But the truth is, everything in life has a perfect timing, including love. And just because you don't have a girlfriend right now doesn't mean that you never will. It simply means that your grand entry, your perfect love story, is still in the making. Think of every great movie you've ever watched. The hero never meets the heroine in the first scene. No. First, he goes through struggles. He builds himself up. He fights battles, learns lessons, and transforms into the man he is meant to be. And only then, when the time is right, when the music swells and the lights shine, does love make its grand entrance. The same applies to your life. Right now, you might feel like you're waiting. Maybe you see your friends getting into relationships, posting cute pictures and celebrating anniversaries, and you wonder, when will my time come? But what you don't realize is that your time is coming. It's just not here yet. Love is not something you rush into. It is something that happens when both you and the other person are truly ready. Imagine meeting someone before you have figured out who you really are, before you have built your dreams, before you have learned how to love yourself. If you are not whole on your own, then love will not fill the gaps. It will only highlight them. That is why this time, this phase of being single, is not a punishment, it is a preparation. Every single day you spend working on yourself, every goal you achieve, every lesson you learn is leading you to the right person. Maybe right now she is out there somewhere, living her own journey, growing into the person who will be perfect for you. Maybe she too is wondering when she will meet someone like you. But neither of you are ready yet, and that's why the universe is keeping you apart, not as a rejection, but as a protection. So instead of worrying about when love will come, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Fall in love with life first. Travel to places you've never been. Meet people who inspire you. Chase the dreams that set your soul on fire. Because the more you grow, the more you develop into the kind of person who will naturally attract the right partner. And let's not forget, the best love stories are not the ones that happen in a rush. They are the ones that happen unexpectedly, when you least expect them, but when you are most ready. When the right person finally walks into your life, it will not feel forced. It will not feel like a desperate chase or a struggle to keep them interested. Instead, it will feel effortless, natural, and just right. Think about it this way. If you were watching a movie, would you want the love story to begin in the very first scene? No. You want the excitement, the build-up, the anticipation. You want to see the hero become stronger, wiser, more confident. Because when the grand entry finally happens, when the hero and heroine finally meet, it feels magical. That's exactly how life works too. Your grand entry will happen when it's supposed to. The love story that is meant for you is being written as we speak. So don't settle for anything less just because you're in a hurry. The greatest things in life take time, and love is no exception. And when that moment finally comes, when you meet the right person, when your eyes lock, when the universe aligns, it will all make sense. Every lonely night, every unanswered question, every moment of doubt will suddenly feel worth it, because you will realize that if love had come any sooner, you wouldn't have been ready for it. So trust the process, trust the journey, focus on yourself, enjoy the adventure, and let life unfold as it is meant to. Because when love finally enters your story, it will not just be any love. It will be the grandest, most unforgettable love of all. And that, my friend, will be the moment you realize why the wait was worth it.